Hello, welcome back to Coaches Co-Creating, episode 28, is it?
Wowzers!
And today's topic, we're talking about what is grit. So best person to ask for this, I think, because Jasmine's tagline is coaching with grit. So what does grit mean to you, Jasmine?
Well, I guess grit to me is it's a combination of courage, resilience and strength.
Okay. And so what is it about grit that's important, do you think?
Well, I think for me and all of the decisions that I've made in my life, it stemmed from having courage, you know. I think courage is the main one for me. But then you need strength. They all go hand in hand, don't they? And I think without courage, strength and resilience, I probably wouldn't have done half of the things that I did, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't realize I had courage at the time. It was just something that I had to do. But looking back, I think, wow, I needed courage. And even now, I feel like the decisions I make and the things that I do and the actions that I take, I still need all of these things to move forward. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because when we were talking about this topic, I was thinking that for me, grit means that added ingredient that you need to keep going. And it makes me think of grit, like grit on the road. You know, when the roads are icy, well, you don't know in Dubai, but over here,
I do know. I remember black ice and boiling kettle.
Oh my God, yeah. All the things you're not supposed to do now.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, seriously, with you know, when they grip the roads, the whole idea is to give the wheels more traction so that they can keep going, so that they don't get stuck. And so that's what I think when I think of grit. I think it's that ingredient which allows you to keep going, and it's deep within you, but it allows you to just keep powering on and just driving yourself forward. And like you say, it's a combination of things within you, like courage and determination and resolve and all of those things.
The determination, I didn't think of it as being determined actually, because for me it's courage, resilience and strength. But then I guess determination comes into it as well, I guess.
I mean, there's an interesting thing I was reading about last week, and somebody told me about it, and I read up a bit more about it. It's called the 40% rule. Have you ever heard of that?
No, I don't know. Tell me.
So in the armed forces, when they do training, especially in the sort of the special forces, they have a thing which is called the 40% rule, which defines that when your mind tells you that you're done, that you're spent, that you're exhausted, you've got nothing more in the tank, you're actually only 40% done. And so the whole idea is the body is it's very conservative in its use of energy. So your first initial, I'm tired, I'm really, really fatigued, whatever, your body is just preserving you from expending all of your energy. And so the whole idea is you've always got more. And I think that's something to remember when you're going through hard times, isn't it? That actually you've still got a lot more in the tank to give, and there's so much more behind you. And if you think you've got 60% left, that's amazing.
Yeah, actually, I can relate to that, because like I said, this year I was running on that, and I just kept going and kept going. I was like, and looking back, it's like, how on earth did I do that? But now you said that, it's like, okay, because I wasn't I felt like I was up to 100%, but I guess I wasn't.
Well, it's told in a story. I think Jen Sincera tells it in one of her books about the fact she climbed a mountain in California, and they were exhausted. They'd been climbing for like 7 hours, and they were just about to reach the car. They were about half an hour away from their car where they parked, and her friend who was with her was equally as exhausted, but she shouted all of a sudden, "Bear!" There was a bear on the mountainside. And it was one of those bears you have to run from. So, you know, despite being really exhausted and really spent, they sprinted for 20 minutes. And she said, there's just no way, if you'd have just said to me at that point, run now, you've got to run the next 20 minutes. She said, I would have said, no, I can't. But because it's a bear.
So it was that if she was really, really exhausted, she wouldn't have been able to move.
No, absolutely. So I just think it was a really good demonstration of grit.
Wow. No, that's interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
So I guess,
It's a good topic to discuss, though. I think it's a really good one, and I think, you know, we'll be talking about these sort of topics again. We did have a topic for next week, didn't we? I can't remember what it was now, but I'm useless with that.
Be careful what you wish for.
Oh yes, yeah. So that'll be next week, won't it?
Yeah, that'll be good as well. But but come and watch us on LinkedIn. If you're watching the replay, which you probably are, come over and watch us on LinkedIn where we discuss this.
Every Monday at 1:30 UK time, 5:30 Dubai time. That's right.
Exactly. Yes, that's right. That's right.
So for now, we will see you again later, and take care. Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.